each other.
Have you heard?
Good news for all their buttons.
No more indoor-outdoor restriction. Yeah! But government is taking out the restriction. Now we're gonna have our groove back. I am so excited to get my groove back. Hello guys, Bola here. Welcome to Bolascotv. How you all doing? If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. And if you're a subscriber, yay, welcome. Today's video is a chit chat get ready with me, and I will be talking about mental health. Also, I'll be discussing the new changes about the COVID-19 restriction here in Abata. I am so excited, guys. My kids, they are super happy because the government of Abata is taking out the masks for the kids, though, because I think the adults still need to wear the masks. If this is the phase one, I believe. So on the phase one, I think the kids are no longer allowed to wear masks. It's not mandatory to wear masks for the kids no more, which is very good, which is very, looks like we are getting back our life gradually, because my son got back from school yesterday and he was very super excited to tell me that, oh mom, from Monday my teacher said there will be no more masks. I'm like, wow, yes, I heard that. So that was very interesting, because the kids, they are all tired, right? Like everybody is just tired of these masks in everywhere every time. So I think here in Abata, we're going to be having 3 phases, right? The phase one is starting with the kids, right? So which is starting on Monday, there will be no longer masks for the kids, and it is optional for some parents. Some parents are still not comfortable with their kids not wearing masks, and in the midst of gathering with the other people, right? So it's optional. So if you want your kids to still wear masks to school, that is your choice, right? And it has to be respected, right? So, and if you do not want them to wear masks, it's up to you too. So for now, I would just give the kids break, right? Let them go to school. It looks like we are having back our life gradually, which is what, the COVID has really changed a lot of stuff for everybody. And the most excited one I am so happy about is groove. Like, I have my groove back. Yes, it's about time. Now we can host a party of 500 capacity, and they are not mandatory to wear masks, right? Isn't that cool? So that is the most amazing part. And now it looks like I'm gonna be back to business, because being a makeup artist, it has been a little slow, right? Like you can tell it's been slow, like, because some people want to celebrate their spouse birthday, anniversary, or there's a lot of celebration, a lot of stuff to celebrate, right? But because of COVID, everything is, because how come you are like, how would you host a party and spend so much and you can only host 50 to 60 people, right? It doesn't make sense. So a lot of people just hold back on when they want to be celebrated, when they want their party. Like I have a lot of cancellation, because a lot of people book me, like they book for makeup, and they have to cancel because they are only entitled to gather 50 to 60 people, which doesn't make any sense, right? So it looks like your girl is gonna be busy again, taking in new clients, makeup here and there, getting glam, celebration all around. I think my foundation is good to go, guys. So children from age 12 below are no longer mandatory to wear masks, same as youths. Yes, Papa. My son is here disturbing me. You need to see the excitement on the kids, right? Like they are super duper excited about these new changes. It shows that they are all tired. I watched something on YouTube 2 days ago. I think in Israel, the government too has announced to take off their masks. Like they're no longer restricted to masks, the children to wear their mask, So you need to see the excitement. The teacher announced it to them in their classroom. So as soon as she did, all the students, like, they just jumped and started laughing, clapping, and so many celebration in the classroom. That shows you out, like, the video now I've gotten over, like, thousands of views on YouTube. That's to tell you how exciting, how depressing, how this whole process thing was for kids. I am really looking forward for the second phase here in Avatar, because that is the deal. The second phase, like, there will be no more restriction on gathering capacity, which is very good, right? A lot of people are really looking forward to that. But for now, I think the first one, which is the first step, which is the kids, that is what is going to be happening on the 14th of this month, which is February the 14th. So the kids can start taking off their masks and have some fresh hair. I am loving that, guys. I am really loving that. And the third phase, they're not sure yet, because after the first one is lifted, the first step, the second step, then the third step will be determined based on the result. If by the time they open everything up, like social gathering, restaurants and all of that, like, if we do have our life back eventually, and they notice the low of hospital visits, and there's no much people getting sick, then that will determine the third step, if they will go back to taking away everything or leave it as is. But for me, I am so positive that everything will be fine, and eventually people can have their life back, because this thing is so depressing. We are all tired of it. It's been over 2 years, right? Like, we are all tired. So I don't know how you guys have been coping with mental health, because for me, it was a little bit hard at some point, but I find some coping technique within me, because at some point there was nowhere to go, and due to the kind of thing I do, like makeup artist, at some point for like a year there was nothing, there was no who to make up. Everybody was in there, because your mental sanity has to come first, right? Because for me, another thing I did during the COVID to help my social life was calling friends and family, staying in touch through Zoom, video calls, Skype, or whatever. That was very important. Plus at some point you become so bored at home, you don't know what to do. So for me, I have to practice what I'm into, because if I'm not getting no clients for over a year to make up, I started doing it for my friends. I started calling up my friends, and I've asked them, oh, are you free, can I do your makeup for free? And some of them will just oh yeah, sure, if that is what you can do to help your business and to keep you updated on your business, sure, I would do it. So I was able to do few of my friends, and the church I go to, I was able to talk to some youth too. I did their face, got them glam, just to because at some point I was losing my eyebrows method. I was losing it, because usually it takes me about 5 minutes to get my eyebrow done, or to get it done on other people, because now I noticed it was taking me so much time, like it was so long for me, because I didn't do it very often, and I was losing skills there. So I have to be on top of my game, and started doing it for others. Yes, Papa, yes. Plus, when this whole COVID got started, I was pregnant with my third child, and it was so hard, because I was pregnant and I stopped to make up myself, because you know how pregnancy can be so unpredictable, right? So I stopped making up. Another thing is COVID hit, and it was so hard for me to put myself together. So that was why I started calling up my friends and family, just to see if they can volunteer, so that I can get their face glam. So I did all of that just to keep myself updated on what I need to do in order to keep going. During the COVID, because it was so depressing. I would wake up, you know what they call wake up and make up. That's what I would do after breakfast, after cleaning up the house. I will make up, and my kids and my husband will be asking me, where are you going? I'm like, I'm going nowhere. I just make up, get dressed, got myself glam, and stand in front of the camera and take some beautiful photo shots. So when I post those pictures, some people will ask me, hey Bola, there's COVID, there's restriction, where are you going? I'm like, I'm going nowhere. I just feel like I should do that, right? I just can't be home all through with pajamas, or I don't like that. Even though I don't have nowhere to go, I will still wake up and make up and do my thing. I am really looking forward to get back on business. So now guys, now that the restriction is going to be lifted, your girl is available for booking. You can book me for your makeup. You can book me for your makeup section. So holla at me. I am available. If you are in Abata, you are in Edmonton, you're in Calgary area, I am so excited to have you guys back, because we are gonna be grooving. We're gonna be grooving together. Every product I use will be listed in the description box. Oh, that looks good. Contour my nose. I'm using this palette from Beauty. Someone had asked me before about this palette. I got it from Beauty. It's from Nigeria. She's on Instagram. You can look her up. It's a multi-purpose palette. Like, I love it. It's just, you got everything in there. Another thing I noticed is that I do makeup better on other people than myself. Because for me, like, it's me, right? I can do whatever suits me. But for someone who is paying, and especially when they have like a template, or like they have a copy of what they want or who they want to look like in the picture, so that makes my job easier, because that way I can achieve their look. But for me, sometimes I just do me. Like, I just sometimes I take my time to get my face beat, and sometimes if I don't feel like, I just go for like simple look, just like what I'm doing right here. This is a soft simple look glam. I am almost done. I'll go ahead and use this Fit Me concealer to lighten up my lip. And guys, if you do live here in Alberta, Canada, and let me know, how excited are you about this new restriction lift, right? Let me know. Let you know how your kids, how excited they are, or even you, like, how are you taking this news, right? Because so far, even in the news, some people are saying no, they should leave it as is, like, because of the hospital people that are sick in the hospital. There's a lot of hospital visits, and there's a lot of people in the sick bed. So, like, it's always here and there. Some people are okay with it. Some people say no, it's enough. It's enough. Like, this whole new restriction has to be longer than expected, right? So let me see how you're feeling with the whole news thing, right? So that way, I want to know where you guys are at, because for me, I am super excited. I am so happy that this all is coming to an end, and I am really looking forward to to these new changes. Yeah, I think I'm good here. You all know what time is it, right? It is time to get sprayed. This is my favorite time. Ooh, I'd like to know your thoughts in the comment section about this whole new restriction being lifted, and people getting back their lives, because the protest that is going on in Ottawa, it's really causing a lot of changes to the whole restriction. But for me, I am happy. I'm sure some of the province will follow suit, just to because Saskatchewan that name, Saskatchewan, is it Saskatchewan or Saskatoon? So I'm not sure which one is it. So I think they already did early this week. I'm not sure. I think maybe everything is all coming through together at the same time, with the first step being the 14th of this month, then the second step will follow. I think I'm good. I think I overdid my on this side. I have to go back and blend that in. Okay, I'm good. And that is it for this get ready with me. I love the outcome of this look. I hope you're enjoying this video as much as I do, and if you do, definitely give it a thumbs up and share and like this video, and do let me know your thoughts about this. No more restriction. Oh my god, I can't wait to party. I can't wait to go out. Sometimes you just feel like you want to go to the restaurants, or just do you, right? Go out with your girls, your friends, or maybe family outing, family dinner. But now we are gonna have all that back in no time. To my channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit the subscription button, also hit the like button, and I will see you all in my next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. God bless you.
Don't you? I don't even know how we got here. All my reasoning have disappeared. I wanna bury the hatchet and find the way back to our home.